What's going on, everybody? It's Vaaraiant, and I'm here with everybody's favorite judge, Professor Vinch. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me here today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us as well, and be sure to check out the special content he has on his YouTube channel, A Lost Zone. And it's in Italian, but for everybody speaking Italian, and there's always options of English subtitles anyway, so you can enjoy the videos.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe one day I will start doing something in English. You know, my English sometimes it's rusty, so I need to to practice and practice and practice.
Yeah, I also understand.
Yeah, but
That's why I'll try to have you from time to time as a guest as well.
yeah, I usually switch between English and Italian, even with you guys. Sometimes I speak in Italian and both in English, but you understand, so it's good.
Yeah, I also like when I speak a little bit of Croatian and English and Slovenian, and then when you try to find a word, for example in English, then you find like 5 words in Slovenian and 3 in Croatian, but you can't remember the one in English.
Yeah, correct.
Alright, so we actually met, like it was probably October, November, something like that, in Trieste.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Fantasylandia Cup, I think it was the... I think we faced Fabio in top 4, if I remember correctly, as well.
That could be, yeah.
My trusty Mew VMAX, because I remember talking to you because immediately when I met you, you had like such a good character and such good aura. Like I was immediately drawn to you. So like I remember joking with you around why you're not judging the semifinal, because I didn't know at that point that you were his father. So when you told me, I was like, oh yeah, makes sense. I would immediately lose then.
Yeah, if I can, I never judge a stable because, you know, like it's yeah, it's kind of I will never cheat anyway, but you know, it's always better to don't do that. So I always stay away from his table. So if they call from his table, I send another judge, and so if possible, obviously. So if I'm the only judge of the tournament, obviously I have to, but otherwise I like better to send another judge. Integrity. I don't know which one is the right word. Could be integrity or something like that.
You want to put yourself in a position where like the decision might be looked at as it was influenced because you're his father, even though
Yeah,
the
correct.
might be correct if any other judge would do it.
Correct.
Yeah, and it's also less pressure for Fabio probably as well, I would imagine.
So yeah, I like to judge actually. So I like better to judge than play. I don't know why. Yeah, I like better the rules than the gameplay itself.
Yeah,
So
it's less heavy on your mind, less sweaty.
yeah, you're right. It's same as in the soccer. You know, not all the soccer coaches were good players.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can be a good coach, but you didn't be a good player.
Right.
So same.
There's always room to improve as well in every aspect.
Yeah.
So how long have you been judging for actually? That's I don't think I ever asked you that question.
So I opened my league in 2016, and I immediately start judging like the local events, like the league challenges and the league cups that at that time they were called like city championships. So yeah, I started in 2016 with my league. I'm pretty sure.
It's been quite a while. Nice, almost 10 years to be.
Almost.
We need to get you something special
8.
for the 10 years.
Yeah, I will. I hope they will call me for a big tournament, very big tournament, bigger than Bologna that we just joined last weekend. And so the biggest tournament I judged was Bologna, and the year before in Torino. In Turin, so Yeah, I hope that they will call me in an international championship maybe, or but I'm not pointing at words yet because I need to experience more small tournaments. I mean small. They are not small anymore.
Yeah, they have grown quite a lot, right? The numbers have
So
grown.
and in Bologna, I also tried to kind of coordinate. I wasn't the actual coordinator, but they told me, okay, you speak Italian, you could be a good translator. We need you to coordinate the registration part of the site events in Bologna. So okay, I can do it. I think I can do it, and yeah, I really had fun. The crew was very cooperative, and yeah, I like them.
And it was amazing seeing you there as well, so that was the best part of the day, probably.
Oh, for me the same. I like to see all the people that knows me. You know, Maxime and another judge told me I like to see that you are a very well-known person and people likes you, and so they are so kind with you and you are kind with them. I like them. In my opinion, my feelings that we are a big family. So even if sometimes there is like I don't like that word, but it is what it is. The cheater one, or the one that tries to be too smart, even if he shouldn't. In the end, we are a big family, and the biggest part of the community is so home. I feel like home.
Yeah, and really talking about that, I really want to thank you of how you accepted all of us into the community, because we don't have an official league in Slovenia, so we have to come steal points from you when we come to Trieste and other cities. So yeah, it has really been an amazing season for me. As the first season, I made many new friends, and yeah. So thank you really for accepting us that way.
Yeah, you're very welcome, and thank you for joining us.
It really made the part of playing so much better and bigger than just throwing cards onto the playmat. Because even if you have that experience at a local event, you still have fun because you're talking to your friends that you don't maybe see every day, but you're all there to play Pokemon. And especially we're playing against Kim, who just won the regional. Congrats to him as well. And Christian, who's they're one of the best players in the world, not even Europe. So to play against them all the time, it's a higher skill level, so you learn more even if it doesn't go well. So that has been amazing.
Yeah, and one step at a time, you can almost reach them. So it's always good to play with good players, because you rise faster,
Yeah.
So yeah, even if you just start to play, and once you get the strategy of the game, and you play with people that knows exactly the meta game and the gameplay, so you can steal their skills, just looking at them, how they play, how they make choices, why this instead of that, So yeah, and also I talking about the way we introduce you to the community. So I mean, it's different to just go at the store and play and never talk with other players. Just sit down and play. It's sad, in my opinion. It's always good to have good times, good chatting with people, and so it's basically a game. So while you're playing, you are opponents, but when the game ends, you're friends. You have to go out for a beer, go out for a drink, for whatever, and go out for a talk. And so yeah, there are a lot of things you can do instead of just stand up from your seat and say, "Hey, you're just lucky. go fuck yourself. No, I'm not telling this, but I'm actually telling this. So,
And especially during the game, it's more fun because you know each other, and then you can have because you both respect each other. You can have a little bit more fun during the match as well. You know, joking about some other things. And you know what I like to do is like when I see opponent doing certain things, I like to call out what they're doing. You know, try to predict. So like I don't know if I'm playing against the Charizard, and then they have like Body Puffin, and then I'm like, okay, PG Charmander, and they're like, how did you know? And then they go for Nesgar, and I'm like, Rotom, and they're like, yes, of course. And like to have fun like this, it's really funny. And then when they need one card to draw, for example, to win the card, and then you're like anticipating and joking about it, it's like it really opens up the game even more. So,
yeah. See, it goes over only a game, you know.
Yeah.
It goes like human interaction that is a long way better.
Okay, so also what I wanted to ask you is where all the cities that you judge. So I know Pordenone is your hometown. You have a league there as well.
Yeah, then all locals. No, nothing bigger than a local tournament, except for, as I said, Turin and Bologna. But for locals, I've done like Trieste, obviously, Treviso, and Verona. Gorizia, you know, all the nearby here. So, see, all the neighborhoods, and maybe Trento once, long time ago, Trento, because it was a big league in Trento. Then after Pokemon Company said, hey, you have to be like under a store, so you cannot be a league by yourself. They decided to just leave the league by itself. So
Shame.
no, yeah, it's a shame. But you know, it's a choice. You know, they had this league by the it's not a preschool, but it's like I don't know in English the word, but it's like you know the afternoon meeting of something like that. Yeah, something like that. And they put the league there. It's like a church thing, you know. The afternoon children meet by the church side. I don't know. And they play a lot, and they had like, I don't know, maybe 20 kids play. So then, but they don't have the store. So as soon as Pokemon said you have to be by a store, they closed up everything and bye bye.
Well, when we get the league in Slovenia, hopefully once, then we can have you judging there as well.
I will, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
I just don't know how long it will take, but yeah, we're trying. So.
So you must. I think you guys as players must open a lot of tickets, a lot of tickets. So each one of you should open a ticket at the support and say, hey, we are a group of, I don't know, 10, 12, 20, 50 players. We would like to. So the community is growing up. They have to see that you are a lot. And also, I think you need a big brand, like for example TCG Park, let's say, that push this and say, hey, I can be your player to play. That, you know, could be great to have the organized play also there. More points and, you know.
For everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay.
So I've seen you started doing like tournaments, big tournaments. I received the Rock message. Mm-hmm. You know, hi Rock, I will say hi to you. That would be like a tournament in Maribor, and it's like 3 hour and a half far from here. But who knows? Maybe we can do like the night in Trieste. Actually, I will be working on Sunday, But I don't know if Fabio and the other guys would like to join the tournament. They could sleep in Trieste, and then the morning after they can go in Maribor, maybe.
We can also try to arrange something if they want to sleep with us in Slovenia as well.
So yeah, would be great. We're talking about it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Rogue also started doing it, so... And also there's Park Enigma, it's like also a store in Kran. They also hold like weekly and monthly tournaments, so it's growing. And in TCG Park, it's, you know, sometimes it's 12 people, sometimes it's like 20 people, so now in Bologna there have been 12 players, so that's quite a big number for a country with no place. So and it's not like Bologna is an hour away, it's still like 3.5 or 4 or 5 hours for some people away, so it's not it takes some dedication to go there, which shows that we're ready for the next step.
yeah, show them that you're ready, and I think they will care about you.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so for me to not take any more of your time, it has really been grateful talking to you, and thank you for all the insights you had. Do you maybe have like a funny story to share from a regional or a local cup?
Okay, I can tell you this. So in Turin, I was floor judge for juniors and seniors. And I had a very funny situation with, actually, I got a couple of this, but one was in Turin, and the junior player called me and said, "Hey, Judge, so I won the coin flip. I would like to go second, but my opponent convinced me to go first. And now I played my first turn, but actually I want to go second. Can I reset up everything?" So I was like, "No, you can't. You just started the game and it's already started. You cannot go back and reshuffle everything." And so people, it's so... Actually, kids, yeah, always, they are so funny. And then another one called me and say, "Can I lose the game? Can I concede the game to my opponent?" "Yeah, why you should?" "Man, I'm tired." "Okay." It was the second turn of Swiss. It was tired. Okay. Yeah, okay. Funny stories. Funny stories. And another story, I'm not sure about it, it's just something I heard, was that in Bologna there was a player playing an old Lysander card instead of the boss order, you know, the old one from like Flash Fire, you know, the old one. But here in Bologna, I was so, what? So why a player should play Lysander from a card like a 10 years old card instead of a regular boss order that you can find like everything everywhere? So if see, less than. So I think that if the story is true, I think they checked him and like gave him at least a warning for.
Is it okay? Because I think technically it is not the boss's orders card. So
it's not.
How would that go, like officially?
So they will take out the card from your deck and put a basic energy.
Yeah, even though it's kinda boss's orders, even though it's not.
But it's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
If you don't put the correct number, for example, if you have a promo card and you put the normal card, technically it's the same card. It has the same ability, for example, Comfy, but you didn't put the unit one in the deck.
Correct.
So you have to put an energy now in.
Yeah, in that case, I think that they will let you replace with the right one if you have it, giving you like a penalty, let's say warning or double splash loss, or for the next game. Okay, could be something like that. I don't think around the loss it's too much actually. So if I'm playing bow, and Iron Hands, and I put in the list the full art one instead of the regular one. But it's still Iron Hands. It's the same one that you can give me like a double press loss and say, okay, do you have the card you listed? Yeah, I do have it. Okay, switch it, and you got the penalty. But in that case, Lysander, it's not a card that you can. So it's a totally different name. It's not a card that recalls. So yeah, actually, you know, it's so weird.
Like here, so I can see where the difference.
See, it's a very weird situation because you know you have boss order right now, boss's order right now. So why you need to go that in the past and put like Lysander? I don't know.
The collection, not on the playmat.
So do it like memorability. Can we say okay memorability and do like use like the Gust from the base set? It's the same one. Gust says take a Pokemon from the opponent bench and put it in the active spot. That's it. So use that one. If you wanna go that way, just use that.
And it's even older, so it's even more if you want to go older.
No, I cannot go older. The base set is the first one, so.
No. And Lysander, that's what I meant.
Ah, okay. Good. So, Ben, thank you for having me here today, as I said in the beginning.
Again.
And, okay, and I hope to see all of you guys at the next tournaments. I will not be in Hawaii. I don't know if you guys are going or any of you. But when the new season starts, I think in July we will start to do more league cups and league challenges.
Nice.
Yeah, they just stopped in June. To let Nike to be the last tournament of the season, and then in July they will start back again. Usually it's like this, and then in August we will have the World Championship finally. And if not everybody knows this, at the closing ceremony of the World Championship they will announce the next location. That I hope it will be in Europe again. So when they started doing like London and then Yokohama and then Hawaii, I hope they will do like this triangle. So doing again in 2025 like Europe and then maybe United States. Actually, they leaked the 2026 in San Francisco. Yeah. So
it's still part of the triangle, but it's not like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's not. Correct. So the company that takes care of organize the World Championship put on the website that in 2026 they will have the Pokemon World Championship. So I don't know if it goes against the agreement that they have with Pokemon. So maybe Pokemon can say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore with you because everybody is waiting for the last day of the World Championship, not only to know the world champion, but only to know but also to know the next location. So it's like kind of surprise that they wanna have. It's like so they wanna keep you like in a kind of suspense.
You have to know where it is. Yeah, correct. And I also can't.
So
next season we go in hard to try to get.
Are you grinding hard all the tournaments? Cool. Okay.
All right, thank you, and thank you for all the
thank you, Alex.
and everything you have shared with us. And
Cool.
shout out again to the Lost Zone channel. You can find them also on Instagram. Go follow them. They have just posted also a bunch of memes from the Bologna event. So
Yeah. Still in Italian, but with this big face here, so you can easily recognize it.
late, so that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Well, I have not
Cool.
yet learned.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and enjoy. Have a nice one.
Bye bye as well.
Bye.